Tantra there is the left-handed path, the right-handed path, and the middle path. Those who want to know truth often choose unique ways to find that truth. Tantra means the removal of the darkness. It is to bring the light of truth into being. By awakening the forces in the body, the Kula Kundalini, the mind, and the heart. So Tantra always includes jnana, bhakti, and karma yoga as well, as asanas, pranayams, and the theories of the raising of the subtle energies in the body and how to raise those energies and control those energies. So Tantra studies the subtle arts, the arts of the intuitional mind, and how to apply them. It is not simply for sannyasins or yogis in the high mountains that are away from this material world. It is also for those of this material world who want to study the refinement of energies, the subtlety of mind and body, and how to use the energies of the mind and body to transmute the physical to the sublime. Tantra is the science of transmutation. It is very closely related to what in other parts of the world was the theory of alchemy and the search for the philosopher's stone. Tantra studies the esoteric and the subtle, the alchemical process of transmutation. When you first begin to do sadhana, your body is composed of a thick frequency, a more physical frequency. But there are those gurus who can transform the body to the point where it is made of light. So there is a transmutation of the physical to the subtle. An alchemical process symbolized in the changing of ordinary metal to gold. It was not gold that those esoteric mystics were trying to produce, but it was the pure light of the soul, the essence. When your mind resonates only with the physical body, then your perceptual field, your awareness, is only of physical forms. Much as your body, other physical forms, it's defined by the physical world. It is very carbonic. But when mind grows in magnitude, and you learn the subtle transformations of energetic forms, you discover that through subtle ideation upon that which is sublime, that which is subtle, you change the frequency of your own body. Your body, through yogic practices, through meditations, and also certain visualizations and tantric exercises, transmutes from being dominated by tamaguna, by the subtle, the crude, static force, through rajaguna, being dominated by energy and energetics, to sattva guna, where the body, the cells in the body, become dominated by subtle energy, sattvic energy, life force energy. And the whole frequency at which the body vibrates changes. This is the process of transmutation, physical transmutation of the body from a dense substance to a subtle substance, operating in the frequency of light, the frequency of the inner light of the soul, and sattva guna, subtle, sattvic energy. But the transmutation process is not only of the body, but of the aspects of the mind. The yogis say the body is the outermost layer of the mind. The physical form is your anumaya kosha, your food body. But by certain subtle practices and deep meditation upon that which is subtle in frequency, you transmute the food body from its dependency on external foods that are crude to the most subtle foods. The body only wants subtle foods, sattvic foods, that are in alignment with its frequency. And by feeding the body subtle and sattvic foods, by keeping the thoughts in the mind sattvic, and by ideating upon the subtle sattvic universe, the life of life, the quality of inner light and subtle being, the frequency with which the cells in the body resonate changes. The actual substance of the body changes. And as the substance of the body transmutes, the capacity of the mind to hold subtle states of being grows in magnitude. The mind becomes more and more able to transmute into subtle states of being. So body and mind both change in frequency, allowing for the opening of the experience of awareness, of conscious awareness and attention, to move from the physical realm of crudity to the subtle psychic realm of intuition, knowledge of things to be, knowledge of what has been, knowledge that is clairvoyant, clairaudio. These types of things begin to occur for one who has transmuted their psychic frequency to a subtler level. And as the transmutation process continues, there is the opening of the knowledge body and the bliss body. The knowledge body, the Jnanamaya kosha, where knowledge of past, present, and future meld together. Time changes. And of Anandamaya kosha, Hiranyamaya kosha, the subtle bliss body, where the pure light, love, and bliss of being abide. All of these bodies begin to open, and your awareness becomes able to transmute from crudity to subtlety. Because there is a fundamental transmutation of your body-mind existence into these subtle realms. And this science of transmutation of the physical, the mental, and the spiritual, this is the science of Tantra. As it was called alchemy, the science of alchemy, the science of how to transmute that which is crude into that which is precious and valuable. Jnana Yogi opens the dimensions of the unitary awareness that all is the body of the eternal being, of the one self. Bhakti Yoga opens the heart to passion and love, awakens the feelings and the felt experience of life to that which is subtle and sublime. And Karma Yoga allows you to do kind acts, acts where you stay in a state of remembrance and you do not forget your true nature. You do not forget who is, in fact, doing all actions. So you cease to have the ego of the doer, for you know the one self does all things. There is only one being, one self. So this knowledge, action, and love combine together as the fundamental footholds of transmutation and transformation. But understanding the nature of energy, how energy transmutes from being locked in the static stance of the physical universe to the subtle energetic movement that is dominated by Rajas, to the sattvic, and how the body can be transmuted so that it can hold the larger energies, the subtle energies, and therefore mind can grow in magnitude to encompass the universe and all the subtle realms within the cosmos. This science of transmutation gives you the opportunity to grow in understanding and wisdom. This naturally occurs through bhakti and jnana. Without the understanding of the energies and what is happening, the mind is opened, the heart is opened, the passion, the love abides, and the subtle universe begins to open. But what to do when you do not know how to hold that subtlety? You do not know how to sustain yourself in this. That is the realm of Tantra. Sustaining the transmutation of your being, the alchemical process, transforming that which is ordinary and crude to that which is subtle and extraordinary. These are the potentials that lie within you. And you have this wonderful human life to explore them. All right? Namaskar.